Greetings, Fortniters. This is Jicky Seth, and we're going to use gold foil Mystique in this match. We only have a couple more gold foil characters to unlock, and then it's rainbow foil time. And thank you, Epic Games, for giving us the XP Extravaganza challenges. I know there's going to be like 3 to 4 weeks of that, which will be awesome. That way we could guaranteed get all of our rainbow foil skins. We're going to get a whole lot of XP. So in this match, I am trying to get a super power so I could eliminate an opponent. I just want to preface this match with the fact that I do not run into any players until the very end. So if you want to see me fight someone, I would fast forward through this entire match. If you want to hear me yap for 20 minutes, keep watching. Alright, so we've got our eyes set on that Quinjet in the distance there, by the Trask truck. I see that Disney Plus has recently added X2, the X-Men movie. I know that the rights were tied up with Fox for a while with licensing, but it looks like Disney is starting to get some of those rights back. What does that mean? Well, that means an X-Men movie, which is going to be awesome because we need one. The last one we got was Apocalypse, and that was pretty cool, but we're ready for another one. Who would be a cool bad guy to fight the X-Men in the next movie? We don't want to do Magneto again. That would be like the Fantastic Four franchise where they just keep bringing back Doctor Doom as the bad guy. Alright, there's the Trask truck. I'm also going to hit these 2 rifts here and do that challenge. Where are the rifts on the map? Well, there's 2 here. There's 2 by the collection. And there are 2 kind of near Steamy Stacks, Dirty Docks, Stark Industries. I've just triangulated that one for you. Get a little metal. By the way, new Fates Warning album drops tomorrow. Check that out for sure. Ray Alder on vocals. I love Ray. That is one band. They had 2 vocalists, and both of them are my favorites. John Arch and Ray Alder. Alright, we're going to hit this first rift. And then we're going to drift into the next rift. See what I did there? Bam skis. Alright, so we have this scoped assault rifle. We could knock off that challenge right here too by hitting the drones. This is a great vantage point. Now I am pretty sloppy with this, so bear with me. You try playing a game with a 50-year-old wrist. You see how you do. When I was in my 20s, I was on fire. I use keyboard and mouse now. I have some funky settings as I'm learning. I'm going to try and work those out. When I was in my late 20s, I used to play all the old games. Half-Life, Quake, Sin, what else? Kingpin, Unreal. Very fun games. Oh, look at that. I whipped off that challenge for 20,000 XP. I'm hoping to pull out a superpower out of one of these. I'll take that. That's nice. What I was saying is I used to use the Sidewinder Pro joystick. I think it was called Sidewinder Pro 3D, maybe? I can't remember. It was so many years ago. I used to use a joystick and a mouse. I never used keyboard until they really stopped making the joystick. They still make it. You gotta hunt for it online. But you can't go down to like an electronics store and pick up a joystick for PC gaming. They just don't do that anymore for some reason. But the Sidewinder, that thing was insane. You could run circles around someone firing. You ever get into a do-si-do with an opponent and you're both just going in a circle firing at each other? With the Sidewinder joystick, you could go super quick, nail them 1,000,000 times with bullets. The keyboard mouse just cannot keep up with the joystick on that. I digress. So there's usually one of the supply drones floating down there, but I don't see one there right now. I know there's 4. Oh, there's another one. Take that one. There we go. Yeah, I apologize. I did this match first thing in the morning, and I do it on my son's Hot Wheel table. We kind of use that as a coffee table. It's just not good action for the mouse. That combined with my wrist, I have like tendonitis, carpal tunnel, you name it. I've been swinging a hammer and working with computers most of my adult life, so it takes its toll. You youngins, enjoy your wrists while you got them. Once you get my age, they're going to be done also. Hopefully not, for your sake. Alright, so we got all we're going to get here. And let's move on away from the storm. I'm not the biggest fan of Thor's hammer. I still have not taken anyone out with Thor's hammer in-game. In Marvel Knockout, I think I did a couple times, but I'm not counting that. Speaking of Marvel Knockout, who participated in the Ghost Rider Cup? Boy, was that fun. My son and I played. I was on the PS4, he was on the gaming laptop, and we have a PC. It's not really a gaming PC. You can play Fortnite on it, but it's pretty bad. It's really grainy. I set up my daughter's account, Jicky Seth, on that one, and she was not home, so it was my son Kyle and I playing, and we just had a third account on. The character would land and they would just keep using them as cannon fodder. We were trying to protect the non-player. We would build forts around him and stuff. We each played as Peely. I was Agent Peely. Kyle used the Halloween version of Peely. And on my daughter's account, since we played Season 8, we have the original Peely that came into the game with the cape. So it was a tale of 3 Peelys. We were just getting eliminated immediately because it was 2 versus 3 every game. And we had the third player just standing there, an easy target for our opponents. I'll probably just end up buying Ghost Rider for Kyle. He really wants that skin, that's why we played. And my daughter came home last night for games 8, 9, and 10. We did okay. I think we won the first round on one of those games. Some fierce competition going on there. I am really looking forward to Lackland's pickaxe tournament this Sunday. That is going to be a blast. I'm tempted to live stream it. My son and daughter have already committed to playing with me. It's going to be a family trio. So we'll see how that goes. I might just live stream it without announcing that I'm live streaming it. I've done that one other time. Did that for a Party Royale event. And there was some sort of copyright restriction going on. So you couldn't even hear or see the event. It was pretty foolish. So after that, I vowed never to do a Party Royale event ever again. However, I do want to take Riptide into Party Royale and do some fishing and do a whole video of that. Feel free to watch that one right before you're going to bed, because I'm sure it's going to put you to sleep. Alright, have we talked our way out of most of this match? I think we have. 25 players left. We're still running from the storm. We're looking good. We're almost out. We got bandages. Just like the Hot Hot Heat song. Who here loves Led Zeppelin like I do? Achilles' Last Stand. It's like a 10-minute song. Check it out on YouTube. It's awesome. I think one of the top ones that pops up is a live version. Jimmy Page and Robert Plant are in the zone. So talented. I got to see Robert Plant live once on a solo tour. That was way back in the 80s. That was something else. In the middle of his set, They came back on as the Honey Drippers and did about 5 of those songs. Who here remembers that, when Robert Plant was in the Honey Drippers? That was cool. Saw a lot of good concerts back in the day. AC/DC, Motley Crue, Ozzy Osbourne with Metallica opening. I saw Stryper and Hurricane. Who else? Roger Waters on the Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking tour. That was pretty cool. That almost ended up as a Pink Floyd album. I don't know if you guys know, but Roger Waters from Pink Floyd, he brought 2 concept albums to the guys. One was Dark Side of the Moon, and the other one was Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking. Of course, you guys know which one they chose, Dark Side of the Moon. Used to love Pink Floyd. Even the Syd Barrett days, those were cool. They were like 2 different bands. Alright, we're going to hit the runes here. I understand that Shadow Midas is gone and out of the game. That's unfortunate. I hope they have the skin available in the item shop. Or, Epic Games, maybe you can give it away to us. There's Mystique. This is my first shapeshift of the game into a drone, because I've only eliminated drones thus far. Pump shotgun. I won't be needing that where I'm going. Alright, we're going to look around the ruins for a little bit. Oh, looks like this chest is untouched. How about those XP extravaganza challenges? Pretty awesome, huh? Visit 17 locations in 1 match. I'm surprised they've never done that one before. Once you grab a choppa, it's pretty easy. However, I feel like there's only 2 choppas left in the game. One at Doom's Domain and one at Stark Industries. They've removed some of the other ones, like at the Weather Station and Lazy Lake Island. Are there any that I'm forgetting? Maybe they should bring one back and put it at where the shark used to be. What if they did a season where they brought back everyone from season 2? How insane would that be? We would like that, wouldn't we? Or you could put Jules the Engineer and Midas in the same game. Both of them at the Authority, aka the Agency, aka the Runes. Although that might be crazier than a United States election. Circa 2020. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alright, let's upgrade this bad boy. You gotta do that 4 times. You gotta turn a gray weapon into a green weapon. And let's turn that green weapon into a blue weapon. And I want that gun back for sure. I might as well get that ammo box while I'm here. Don't forget to open up your ammo boxes, chests, and produce boxes. They're all good for XP. And this is that time of season, as the zombies say, when you want all the XP you can get. There's another concert I saw, the Zombies. I saw them kind of late in their career though. They didn't sound like the Zombies circa the 1960s. They sounded more like a Rod Argent solo band. Not really my cup of tea. Not exactly a cup of Fortnum and Mason Queen Anne's blend. It was more like a cup of Lipton. My English friends know what I'm talking about there. Goes good with a Yorkie. Bitter. I missed that show, Little Britain. Probably one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. It's like Monty Python in the 2000s. Used to love Monty Python growing up. So amazing. I love that skit, election special. So funny. Whenever there's an election here, I try and find it and share it on my Facebook. Is it called election special or election night special? It's taken from a Flying Circus episode. It's absolutely stunning. They have the serious party, the silly party, and the slightly silly party. Look it up on YouTube. Monty Python election. It should come up. Alright, we're going to try and harvest here so that we have supplies for the end of the game. The end of the game is coming soon. Some of you might have already fast forwarded to the end of the game. Alright. They should have a feature where you could do a shortcut to the good parts. Yeah, I apologize. I've run into absolutely nobody in this game. Not on purpose either. I've been running around the map. Sometimes it just goes down like that. Here we go. Drone. That's the only person I eliminated. A Stark drone. Heroes Park. I never did a video on Heroes Park. Here's our video on Heroes Park. Hope you guys enjoyed that. There's the old ghost, aka Shadow Base. I have no idea who's in charge now. Actually, the last person that was in charge of that base was the Cyber Gnome. Speaking of which, there is a grave site in Slurpy Swamp right now for the Cyber Gnome. It's a pay your respects challenge, and there is XP involved. Keep a lookout for that video. Maybe you could find him on your own. It's on the side of Slurpy Swamp near the bridge, if that helps. But if you stay tuned for my video on that, you'll see exactly where that is. Are they going to bring back the Coral Buddies next season? They should do a whole season where the Coral Buddies are in charge. On second thought, maybe not. Alright. I would rather have the fire trap than a bouncer, especially at this stage of the match. Oh, it's only me and one other player. And here comes the storm, right on cue. Alright, let's set our little trap that's going to win the game for me. There it is, the fire trap. I'm just thinking about what I want to do here. I'm considering going back up into the attic. And there they are. Fire trap plus a round of bullets. Victory Royale for gold foil Mystique. I think I'll celebrate with some ukulele right here. Sorry about the tediousness of that match, but here we are at the end. Got a Victory Royale. And I'm going to use Riptide in the next match. Hope you guys are having a great Fortnite day. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Yada yada yada.